What's up everybody, this is CocoKane from Tavern TCG, welcoming you to another versus video. This one is going to be a locals match at GameCore in Visalia, California, between myself and another local player. I am playing Bloody Arla, or Red Arla, and he is playing Mono Red Alexander, and we are going to start round 1 of our local tournament. I rolled a doubles of 2 with a 4, and he rolls double of 3 with 6, so he's gonna get the first play. And let's dive in. I put back 4. He mulligans 2. And normally I wasn't a big mulligan aggressive mulliganer, but now I have become so because of Brian Liu. Thank you very much. I apologize, I got a message on my phone. I'm clearing it so I can get the life counter up. He plays a hunter and swings in for 3. Excuse me while I get my life counter up. And passes to me. Luckily I hit that heat ray first turn. Double bow. Sitting at 4 counters each, which is the main reason why I play this deck. Most of the time I don't flip Arla, just use Arla to give myself 4 counters on the bow, and Percival to reveal the top 5 and take a Lancelot. Reorder the bottom cards and say go. Looks like he draws an Ame no Habakiri, which is a main focal point of this deck, yep, and he drops it straight on that hunter. I immediately use 2 counters to shoot and destroy that Ame no Habakiri, and the other bow destroys the hunter, which he admits he forgot after he played the card that Bow Destroys Edition Resonators. Just planning out my hand ahead of time. There really wasn't anything I could play before recovery. I'm deciding at this point, do I want to play defensive against this deck or do I want to play aggressive? And I decide I want to be the aggro. So I play a Lancelot. Come in for 6. I've got my bows for protection. And then I come in for Percival as well. He calls. Got a rapid decay that I'm sure he's going to throw right now at Lancelot. Yep. I start to banish my Percival and then I remember Percival doesn't protect anything but damage. He drops a witch. Passes to me. I know immediately I want to get rid of that witch because if I can get rid of that witch before his moon drops, he's going to take 500 from that immediately. So I play my egg and my Gwen and I pass. He throws a rapid decay at Gwen. I use her to banish egg. Search out my Snow White Valkyrie. Draw 2, discard 1 off of Gwen's effect. And I drew into another Snow White, so I discard 1. I bow and Demon Flame the Loop Guru he throws in play, and take 1 for the swing. Call a stone. Play another Percival. I take the Lancelot. Play Lancelot. and play Hector. shooting his wolf. He takes 500 from that, and then he takes the 1,000. And then I swing at him with the Percival that's been in play, and I give him turn. He drops his Loop Guru and passes. At this point I feel like I have the game, at least this game. Just deciding how I want to play here. I'm almost positive I have a Little Dread in hand, who's the MVP of the deck. I run 4 copies. But instead I pay 4 and pump him to 1,000 and shoot the Loop Guru for 700. He takes 1,000, and then I swing him with everything else to finish him off. So we're going to go ahead and go to game 2. Diving into game 2, he will get to go first, but before we start off, I just want to say I love my local meta and my local game store for the simple fact that only a handful of players, and by handful I mean less than 4, run meta decks or top tier decks at any current time. Everybody else tends to try to bring in their own brews and try to either break the meta or just avoid it in general because they really enjoy certain rulers or certain playstyles, and I enjoy playing against that the most. So again, he's going to turn 1 Hunter me. That's one of his favorite moves. Drop in that early turn 0 3 damage that I can't do anything about, especially when he's gonna see double bow on the opposing side. That Hunter's not going to be coming in again for any time soon. And I drop a Leviathan as well, a Gwen, and pass turn, which is possibly one of the best defensive setups I could have for this deck. My Leviathan sets up a threat, and my 2 bows protect me, and Gwen is just obvious card advantage when she sticks. He drops a Midnight Pouncer and tries to swing in with his Hunter. I shoot it with bow, and he passes. He figures to at least draw the counters off my bows. Before recovery, I banish Gwen into herself. I only do this because I have 2 Gwens in hand. Normally I don't like getting rid of them. And then I drew into so many cards I had to discard a Gwen, which again is something I don't normally like to do. I consider her the best card in the game after very good persuasion from Brian Liu and company. Taking a look at Midnight Pouncer's abilities, seeing the normal spell and seeing his first strike ability, he has to play a normal spell in order to give it any of those abilities, so I came in with Lance, passed. He plays a Bloody Moon, which is the normal spell he needs, also pumps it, but I shoot it with bow double. Then he banishes to destroy my Heat Ray and passes turn, which is a very good move. I would have had the 3 will to play a Snow White on this turn, which would have just been really devastating. It kind of slowed me down dropping that white. Now I have to play a Percival and dig, which is a near whiff. I only got a Leviathan, and I already had a Leviathan, so that isn't the greatest thing in the world either. I ditch the Leviathan and pay the extra red to play my second Lancelot in hand, come in with it, come with the one on board, and pass to him. Against a red deck like this, I know that I have to be as aggressive as possible, get in as much damage as possible. Most of the time I like to sit back and play control. He thunders a Lancelot, and I banish my Percival to protect the Lancelot until end of turn. Then he plays Flame King Shout, so one of my Lancelots has 400 damage on it. Then he plays Loop Guru with it, and and realizes he probably should have done that in a different order, and pass his turn. Debating whether I want to J-activate it this time. How much damage I could do. Instead, I just play an egg and Gwen. I apparently called for a stone, but didn't call for a stone. Silly me. Swinging with the lance, and I guess he took it, so I decided to sit back with my second lance in case he had a trick up his sleeve. He plays Commander of Wolves, who's going to instantly do damage to my Lancelot when he enters, for each werewolf. And I let it die. Banish it into the Leviathan. Not that it matters. Just to not give him the satisfaction, I suppose. And then when he swings in, I dig with egg. Finding Snow White. Then I quickly changed my mind because I realized that I may, and I don't have one, but I may get a Lancelot, and searching out that Hector would be a good idea. I take the 100 just from it swinging. And then I take the 500, or 900. I apologize for the miscalculation on life total. I don't know why it ends up going all the way back up. I should be down to 29, something similar to that. He comes in at my Lancelot, and I took 100. I suppose I just got super excited because I figured I could get game this turn. And this, folks, is why you need to write down your life totals as well as keep a digital calculation. And this is why in tournaments they do not allow cell phones or click counters. And right here we're trying to figure out what my life total should be at. And I feel like it should even be 1,000 less than that. Debating on J activation here. Instead I call. And I would be sitting at 5 stones. Debating if I want to swing in with Gwen or not. Then I put the Gwen in my hand for some reason. Instead I play Percival, try to dig. Get another bow. Drop my hand. Then I sack the Percival into Gwen. To draw 2, discard 1. Try to dig myself an answer. Discard that Hector I searched out earlier. Play egg and pass. because I know if I do survive a turn, I can banish egg with Leviathan and search out what I need. He plays a second loop. And goes to put Ame no Habakiri on it. I wait to see what he does. He swings at Guinevere and I block with the egg. Search out Lance. I take 200. I use 2 counters to blow up his Ame. And then before recovery, I tap Leviathan. I know I'm going to deactivate this turn. Even if I don't, yep, there it goes. I tend to do it as a habit. Instead, I play Little Dread and I steal his untapped Loop Guru. And I pay the extra 1 Awakening for the +6/-6 with the ditching of Leviathan. Give it to the Loop Guru and swing in, which is 13 alone. And then he takes 1 for the Werewolf, which I did not even account. And I banish into Leviathan to draw 2, discard 1. And I feel pretty comfortable sitting at what should be 2,400 life. But with my opponent at 2, I feel pretty comfortable. He throws a Rapid Decay at my Gwen. Taps everything into a Gill. And swings in. I double bow. But then I was going to double bow, and I realized that Gill has swiftness, so I just I block with the Dread. Take the 100. He swings in with Gill, and I triple bow. It's got heavy attack, but only has 1200 defense. He sacrifices 3 stones to bring it back, and this is the moment where I wonder why he didn't swing again. But I suppose with no hand, he was hoping to have some kind of defense. I name red. I pay the full cost to steal and pump him, and I swing in for game. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was a match for round 1, and we'll be bringing you rounds 3 and 4 later on this week. I'm Tavern TCG, CocoKane, signing out.